And today we have none other than Terry herself. I'll give her a chance to introduce herself. Now, lighting is important in film production because we all need light to see. And you can't call action of what you cannot see.
Yeah.
So lighting is one of the main things that we need. It's one of the main tools for a wonderful, good storytelling. Maybe you can give you a chance to introduce yourself and tell us what's going on.
Yeah. My name is Terry. I'm a filmmaker. I write, I produce, I direct, and I'm also a fixer for international production.
Wow, Jackie of all trades.
Yes, you have to do everything because this industry of ours, it's still growing. So you can't only have one thing.
Yeah.
You have to have a lot of things going on.
You mentioned directing. Have you ever directed a film before?
Yes. Two.
How was the experience?
I've directed 2 feature films and 2 short films and an advert. Yeah.
Wow. Care to mention maybe?
Yeah, so my first project as a writer and a director was a 2-minute film.
Wow.
During COVID. It was about gender-based violence during that time. So the project was about producing 2-minute films in that context of COVID. So I produced it, we didn't win, then 2 years later it won an award,
Wow.
a WHO award, yes. And it was the only win from Africa, so yeah.
Wow, from that,
Yeah.
even before we move a bit further, you said you made it, it didn't win. 2 years later,
Yes.
it won an award from WHO.
Yes.
What can we learn from that?
Okay, I remember when I got that email that we regret to tell you I was having my lunch and it was so heartbreaking because
can imagine.
creatives are so emotional and it affects you and I was like, where am I going to take a 2-minute film, So it was a very low moment and during COVID people were also going through a lot of mental issues because it was like a reset in your life.
Yeah.
So 2 years later, I saw that festival, the WHO. I was like, okay, let me just enter the film, yeah. But when I was called and told you're likely to win, I still didn't believe it.
Because you had the fears of the last incident.
Yes, and I was like, there are too many entries and everything. So when I actually won, I was in Senegal. And I was like, okay, I've never won anything in film. So that was really good because it was my first project as a writer and a director and a producer. Those 2 small projects and unafanya kila kitu, uko tu na actors. So it was really big for me. And I learned that you have to be patient and not to take rejection or failure to heart.
Yeah.
Use it to build up and to grow.
Use it like an armor for next time. Huh?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Now, we are at a lighting masterclass.
Yes.
How did you come about this? And how can they learn where it happens? Maybe the frequency of it happening or even what we are doing here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's this one time I was on set as a director and I was really having a hard time talking to
the crew members,
especially in lighting. And when I saw what we had achieved, like the content, I wanted to express myself how I wanted this lighting, but I don't know how to say it because lighting has its own lingo.
Yeah.
So in my script, I've already seen this, but I don't know how to explain it to the crew that this is what I want.
I want a red light flickering like this.
Because when you have something, you have to transfer it to the screen.
Yes.
The exact same way.
Make it visual.
Yes. So I didn't know about tungsten and this. I was like, that yellow light. No, that's not the correct lingo. So personally, I was like, I need to learn. And how many people need to learn? Because people always think, I know everything. No. So I think most of us indie filmmakers need as many masterclasses as possible so that we learn and whatever experience and skill we have, we perfect it.
Yes.
And there's also a lot of content creation, and I think people can actually
Learn
benefit
from
from this. Yes, because you never go wrong when you learn a skill. Yeah. Yes, so I curated this, worked with Nimpa, Bonnie, and they're really amazing. I've known Greg for a long time.
Yeah.
I've known also Wally. I adore their work and their commitment. So I was like, these are the best, let them come teach us. So here I'm a curator, but I'm also a participant because I'm really getting a lot of juice from this. I
You're
love
also
it.
learning from your own project.
A lot, and I'm going to apply them because I now can see the failures I had in my other projects.
Oh, that's amazing. She's learning from her own project. Yeah? Would you do that? Now, how long
Yeah.
have you been in the industry?
I've been in the industry in different capacities for more than 10 years.
10 years.
Yes, more than 10 years.
I'm sure there's a difference between when you started and now.
Yes, a
Is it a notable difference? Maybe you can...
very huge difference and very significant. I started as an actor. Okay, I still act, but now I'm transitioning more into production because I think that's a phase that I'm now leaving behind. Yes, and the difference is back then there were very limited opportunities.
Yeah.
So you'd find maybe the whole of Kenya, only one set. Makutano Junction.
Makutano Junction.
And
Wow.
you're really trying even to get an extra role, and it's really difficult. So
There are a lot of people also who want to take part
yes,
in
and
it.
the only thing that was there was mainstream TV.
KBC,
Yes,
NTV,
NTV, and it was such a big deal. But right now, the industry has really grown. Like, there's TV, there's VOD, there is YouTube, there is TikTok. People can actually create good content anywhere.
Yes.
And it's really good because back then we used to follow this protocol, like you have to start from set books to this to that. Right now you can just wake up and
Open your own channel.
yes, and do amazing stuff. I see a lot of amazing content, like they are really pushing. Yeah, the quality is good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I can see you're wearing a tag. It's called Jodala Creatives.
Yes.
Jodala Creatives. Tell us something about Jodala Creatives. What do you offer, and maybe where can get our audience find you?
So Jodala Creatives is a production company based in Nairobi. Personally, I'm a freelance filmmaker, but I also work with Jodala as a producer. And the office is based in Tasia, unajua, easy production company. Office inakwanga to home.
Yeah.
Yes, so my boss, Sam, or my partner rather, ako Tasia, does documentaries, adverts, films, anything to do with content, editing, translations. Yeah, we do it all.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And have you ever thought of maybe how the government can chip in the film industry? Do you have any idea? Maybe how
Yeah.
they can take part in the
Yeah,
film industry to make it better and also make the revenues here in Kenya to be more...
Affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I want to mention something that is very, very important. Like, it is so significant, but to everyone else it looks like it's nothing.
Yeah.
When I go to CBD every morning, I see people making content, photography, shooting music videos, and the governor said it's free. To everyone else, it's not a big deal. But to a content creator and a filmmaker, that's a big deal. Because locations are very expensive, and shooting like that is not easy. So if I need to shoot, I must get a KFCB permit,
Yes.
which is about 7,000. Whether I'm shooting 1 minute or what, one day, 7K. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think maybe the government can slash it by 50% or give us incentives. If I'm paying that, at least support me with something. Give me the high court. Let me shoot for free. Yes. Because like now this masterclass, I really wanted the government to support through KFCB, KFC, but there's a lot of, bottlenecks. Like you have to do this. So I was like, it's okay. Let's
It's more
just
like
do
putting
it.
you down rather than
Yes.
elevating their ideas.
Exactly. So I believe they can do better in terms of responding to such initiatives that actually empower and support indie filmmakers. Because I think 90% of filmmakers are indie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one has like a permanent job. Very few. Yeah.
Right, maybe for the KFC will come and at least give you a chance also to educate also the filmmakers and maybe give them the information that we do not know as to why or when we need to do this and that, you see. So for the bottlenecks, we'll get to that. And maybe there's one thing you'd want to tell now your audience, maybe someone who's watching, you could have found maybe a new client here, and everything will be...
Okay. We are one of the best film production companies. We are not the best in terms of big names. We are diligent, we deliver on time, we give you quality for adverts, documentaries, anything audiovisual. Jodala is the place to be. Yeah. And if you need my services as a freelance filmmaker, I can also do it. I'm a fixer, I'm a voiceover artist, and I do it all.
Amazing.
Nafanya kila kitu.
Nafanya kila kitu.
Yeah.
And if you get to talk to them with a promo code, PATOG.
Yeah.
If you use PATOG as the promo, you'll get something.
Yes, a good discount.
Yes.
Yes.
So make sure you like, subscribe, and share to your fellow filmmakers and get to learn more from not just the masterclass but also Jodala Creatives. I thank you for your time. Thank you for your experiences. Thank you for the opportunity for you to sit there and look at us and watch us and understand what we have to offer for you. Thank you very much. Thank you also very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Bye.
Let the show begin.
We need to sound. And this is Jay, my best friend. Hii kijipa anakuambia boom, jackpot bro. Soon you're going to be future millionaires. Opportunities don't always come every day.
Actually, there is a deal coming in.
And this is Winnie, scientist turned hustler.
I gave you a fucking solid plan that would make us millions.
I am Detective Boniface. I'm working on a case of a young lady who is killing you, Warembo. Na kwa nini?
I'm the last person who's been seen with Kiki. I kind of blacked out, man.
My line of work, kunanga kitu kama coincidence.
Ndio ni bazu.
Hiki tunataka msee yangu bad like you.
Manze pia mimi niko fucked up. Liz alikuwa mistake.
Two other women died, and I don't know how, but this entire thing looks connected.
I know. Unawaka na Sam. And I'm coming for Sam.
That device was never meant to kill, bro.
Kuna kitu kwa hiyo wig. This could be a murder case.
Sam, please.
Karada nani?
Look at me, Sam. I made you. And you fucked us over and over again.
Let's play this game.
You stop. We stop.